weekdays I'd be checking every minute, calculating whether I'll be late. But nothing waits for me today, no schedule, no reason to resent the growing weight of people ahead of me, all wanting coffee, all moving at their own unhurried speed. I let the line just be exactly what it is, a cue with nowhere pressing me to lead. The long line I don't mind today at all becomes its own small pleasure, standing here watching the room, the couples, the tired parents, each waiting for their version of the clear slow start a holiday morning offers everyone. The long line I don't mind is a small proof that patience isn't always forced upon us. Sometimes it's chosen gentle and aloof from any real urgency at all. I watch the couple debating what to order, the child insisting loudly on a cookie, the elderly man who knows the whole staff's names and greets them each in turn, unhooked and unhurried. And I find I'm grinning slightly at the small theater of a holiday queue. No urgency at all to reach the counter, just a pleasant ordinary avenue. The long line I don't mind today at all becomes its own small pleasure, standing here watching the room, the couples, the tired parents, each waiting for their version of the clear slow start a holiday morning offers everyone. The long line I don't mind is a small proof that patience isn't always forced upon us. Sometimes it's chosen gentle and aloof from any real urgency at all. Somewhere in adulthood I forgot that waiting could be its own small pleasure, not a cost. A weekday line feels like a theft of minutes, a holiday line feels like nothing's lost. Just time extended, gently given freely, to standing here, to being part of this small gathering of people wanting coffee on a slow morning nobody wants to miss. Still waiting, still easy, still nowhere I'd rather be. Almost my turn, no rush at all. It rings the same small note for everyone who enters, no distinction made at all between a regular and a first-time stranger. Just the same bright, brief and welcome call, announcing every arrival equally. I've heard it now so many weekend mornings that I could pick it out from any other without a single one of the usual warnings that tell you where a sound is coming from. The bell above the door still rings the same for every single person who walks through, no matter what they're carrying, no matter what kind of morning brought them here. It's true for all of us alike, this small announcement. The bell above the door has marked the start of every visit I have made here, ringing a little brighter note into my heart each time I hear it, every single time. exist across the city, all their small brass throats, ringing the same bright note for someone entering a whole invisible network of these notes, marking arrivals nobody will remember except perhaps the ones who work behind the counter, listening all day for the signal that someone new has come, however inclined or not to stay a while and read in peace. The bell above the door still rings the same for every single person who walks through, no matter what they're carrying, no matter what kind of morning brought them here, it's true. For all of us alike, this small announcement, the bell above the door has marked the start of every visit I have made here, ringing a little brighter note into my heart each time I hear it, every single time. When I leave today, it'll ring once more behind me, the same small note it rang when I walked in, marking my departure just as plainly as it marked the moment I had been welcomed through the door some hours earlier. A whole life could be measured out this way, in bells that ring for entrances and exits each ordinary unremarkable day, bounded by the same small faithful chime. I'll hear it in my memory long after this particular cafe closes for the night. A small bright note attached to every Sunday I have spent here in this gentle borrowed light. The bell above the door will ring for someone tomorrow too, and every weekend after, long after I have gone, it will keep marking whoever's entrance, whoever's laughter. The bell still ringing for someone else now walking in. My cup is empty, my page is finished. One more ring on my way out. See you next weekend. Same bell, same door, same me. Folded to a page about the weather, a week-old forecast no longer true, but I read it anyway, the quaint reporting of a Tuesday that has already come through and gone. There's something in the outdated paper that feels more honest than the feed I'd scroll, a fixed and finished version of a moment someone else decided once to hold. A newspaper someone left behind today becomes my whole and unexpected read. Not news exactly, more like archaeology of someone's mourning, someone's passing need. Know the weather, know the local story. A newspaper someone left behind is fine, exactly as it is, already over. A settled little slice of someone's folded differently than they had folded. A small collaboration with a stranger who sat here maybe yesterday or earlier today before I came to rearrange her. Abandoned pages into my own order. The crosswords finished mostly, except for one stubborn corner I'll attempt without much hope of finishing what someone else begun. A newspaper someone left behind today becomes my whole and unexpected read. Not news exactly, more like archaeology of someone's mourning, someone's passing need. To know the weather, know the local story. A newspaper someone left behind is fine, exactly as it is, already over. A settled little slice of someone's time. There's a kindness in the leaving behind the things. A newspaper, a folded map, a note. Small traces left for strangers to encounter without ever meeting, without ever wrote a word directly to each other. Just the object passed silently from one reader to the next. I'll leave it for someone else when I am finished. A quiet forward passing of the text. Still folded, still here, still someone else's mourning, passed along gently. Nobody's taken down the little string of warm and tiny bulbs along the window. Though the season that they marked has passed, a small forgotten or maybe chosen echo of December lingering into a colder, quieter month. And I don't mind at all. The soft light adds a gentle golden edge to an ordinary Sunday's overcast fall. Holiday lights still up in January are not a failure to take down in time. They're a small extended gift of warmth and color, a choice to let the coziness stay climb a little further into winter's darkest weeks. Holiday lights still up remind me softly that warmth doesn't need a calendar's permission. It can simply stay as long as we allow it lately. I asked the barista once, half joking, whether they'll ever take them down, and she just laughs and says they like them, says the winter's long, and why rush joy away in half the season before the actual cold arrives fully. I think she's right, and settle deeper in beneath the leftover festive glow, extending a feeling I'm in no rush to let thin. Holiday lights still up in January are not a failure to take down in time. They're a small extended gift of warmth and color, a choice to let the coziness stay climb a little further into winter's darkest weeks. Holiday lights still up remind remind me softly that warmth doesn't need a calendar's permission. It can simply stay as long as we allow it lately. We rush to pack our joys away so quickly, boxed by a date, some calendar assigned. But this small cafe has quietly resisted that rush, has left the softer light behind for longer than it's supposed to, and I love it for the gentle, unhurried permission it gives to everyone who sits beneath these bulbs to let a good thing linger while it lives. Still lit, still warm, still lingering past the season, still exactly welcome. I fold the little paper into shapes that never quite become the crane I mean. Something between a boat and a mistake, a small distraction, idle in between the sips and pages. Something for my hands to do while my attention drifts and settles. A half-made animal of sugar paper, sitting quiet beside the coffee kettles. The sugar packet origami I never finish is not about the finishing at all. It's just a fidget, just a gentle habit of hands that need a small and idle call to action while the mind does something larger. The sugar packet origami sits unfinished on the table when I'm leaving, a tiny, crooked, unashamed misfit. I've never once looked up the proper folding, never watched a video, never learned the steps that would produce a decent crane. I like it better this way, unconcerned with getting it exactly right, just folding whatever shape my inattention makes, a small companion to an afternoon of reading, one of many quiet breaks. The sugar packet origami I never finish is not about the finishing at all. It's just a fidget, just a gentle habit of hands that need a small and idle call to action while the mind does something larger. The sugar packet origami sits unfinished on the table when I'm leaving, a tiny, crooked, unashamed misfit. Not everything I make here needs a purpose. Some things exist just for the making's sake. The folding is the point and not the object, a small and useless, harmless thing to take my nervous hands away from checking my phone or tapping on the table restlessly. The unfinished paper shape is proof I've spent an afternoon here, gently, easily. Still unfinished, still folded, still a small and crooked shape left behind, gently. Little stamps in ink of different colors, depending on who happened to be there. Each one a Sunday I don't fully remember, but somehow all together they declare a quiet loyalty I never planned, just showed up again and again across the passing months, one stamp away now from a freest espresso, a small reward for all my easy hunts. Loyalty card almost full today isn't really about the coffee that it earns. It's a small record of returning, of a place that welcomed me on all these turns of season, weekday, weekend, holiday. Loyalty card almost full reminds me how many quiet Sundays I have spent right here, and how the pattern quietly binds me. I'll get the free one soon and start a new card, blank again, all stamps still left to earn. And somehow that feels less like an ending, more like a marker, a familiar turn into another set of quiet mornings, another stretch of Sundays waiting still to be collected, one stamp at a time, a gentle, ongoing, unhurried skill. Loyalty card almost full today isn't really about the coffee that it earns. It's a small record of returning, of a place that welcomed me on all these turns of season, weekday, weekend, holiday. Loyalty card almost full reminds me how many quiet Sundays I have spent right here, and how the pattern quietly binds me. There's a whole small archive in a full loyalty card, every stamp a Sunday I once had, some happy, some a little heavier, some ordinary, some quietly sad, but all of them brought me back to the same table, the same corner, this familiar chair. The card is nearly full and I feel something like gratitude for simply being there. One more stamp to go, one more Sunday counted, almost full, almost new. I fold a little paper into shapes that never quite become the crane I mean. Something between a boat and a mistake, a small distraction idle in between the sips and pages, something for my hands to do while my attention drifts and settles. A half-made animal of sugar paper, sitting quiet beside the coffee kettles. The sugar packet origami I never finish is not about the finishing at all. It's just a fidget, just a gentle habit of hands that need a small and idle call to action while the mind does something larger. The sugar packet origami sits on the table when I'm leaving, a tiny, crooked, unashamed misfit. I've never once looked up the proper folding, never watched a video, never learned the steps that would produce a decent crane. I like it better this way, unconcerned with getting it exactly right, just folding whatever shape my inattention makes. A small companion to an afternoon of reading, one of many quiet breaks. The sugar packet origami I never finish is not about the finishing at all. It's just a fidget, just a gentle habit of hands that need a small and idle call to action while the mind does something larger. The sugar packet origami sits unfinished on the table when I'm leaving. A tiny, crooked, unashamed misfit. Not everything I make here needs a purpose. Some things exist just for the making's sake. The folding is the point and not the object. A small and useless, harmless thing to take my nervous hands away from checking my phone or tapping on the table restlessly. The unfinished paper shape is proof I've spent an afternoon here, gently, easily. Still unfinished, still folded, still a small and crooked shape left behind gently. It arrives sudden, unguarded, genuine. A real laugh, not the polite kind people give. Something actually funny must have happened. 2 tables over and I find I live a small moment inside their happiness, without knowing the joke, without the need to know it. Just the sound of someone truly delighted, close enough for me to read. A stranger's laugh, 2 tables over, lands soft in my chest before I've even looked up from my page to find the source of warmth, borrowed briefly, freely, gently took from someone else's morning, given to the room. A stranger's laugh, 2 tables over, is a small contagious gift unasked for, honest, a piece of someone else's simple bliss. I smile without deciding to, infected by joy I have no access to or claim on. It doesn't matter what caused it, only that somewhere near me someone felt the same lightness I'm hoping for in my own reading. A small community of strangers held together for a moment by a laugh that needed no translation, no word spelled. A stranger's laugh, 2 tables over, lands soft in my chest before I've even looked up from my page to find the source of warmth, borrowed briefly, freely, gently took from someone else's morning, given to the room. A stranger's laugh, 2 tables over, is a small contagious gift unasked for, honest, a piece of someone else's simple bliss. We are all just sharing air in here together, strangers mostly, never speaking once, and yet a laugh moves through the room so freely. A small emotional current, a response we give without permission, without thinking. Joy doesn't need an introduction first, it simply travels table to table, gently quenching some collective quiet thirst. Still smiling, still warmed by someone else's happiness. Still here, still glad for it. On weekdays I'd be checking every minute, calculating whether I'll be late. But nothing waits for me today, no schedule, no reason to resent the growing weight of people ahead of me, all wanting exactly what it is, a cue with nowhere pressing me to lead. The long line I don't mind, today it all becomes its own small pleasure. Standing here, watching the room, the couples, the tired parents, each waiting for their version of the clear. Slow start, a holiday morning offers everyone. The long line I don't mind is a small proof that patience isn't always forced upon us. Sometimes it's chosen, gentle and aloof from any real urgency at all. I watch the couple debating what to order, the child insisting loudly on a cookie, the elderly man who knows the whole staff's names and greets them each in turn, unhooked and unhurried. And I find I'm grinning slightly at the small theater of a holiday queue. No urgency at all to reach the counter, just a pleasant ordinary avenue. The long line I don't mind, today it all becomes its own small pleasure. Standing here, watching the room, the couples, the tired parents, each waiting for their version of the clear. Slow start, a holiday morning offers everyone. The long line I don't mind is a small proof that patience isn't always forced upon us. Sometimes it's chosen, gentle and aloof from any real urgency at all. Somewhere in adulthood I forgot that waiting could be its own small pleasure, not a cost. A weekday line feels like a theft of minutes. A holiday line feels like nothing's lost, just time extended gently, given freely, to standing here, to being part of this small gathering of people wanting coffee on a slow morning nobody wants to miss. Still waiting, still easy, still nowhere I'd rather be. Almost my turn, no rush at all. It says the same wrong word it said last week. Someone tried to fix it, chalk smudged thin, a half-erased attempt at a correction that gave up halfway, left the error in. I stopped expecting it to ever change. It's become a fixture, oddly comforting, a small imperfect welcome at the counter before I even order anything. The chalkboard menu misspelled again today makes me smile before I've had a sip of anything, a quiet, silly comfort, a human fingerprint, a gentle slip in an otherwise polished, perfect morning. The chalkboard menu misspelled makes me feel at home here in a way a flawless sign could never quite achieve, could never seal. I've thought of pointing at it, thought of asking if they know, and always let it go. Some things are better left exactly wrong, a private joke the whole cafe should know by now, but doesn't seem to mind or notice. I order what I always order here beneath the crooked letters, and I settle into a weekend afternoon sincere. The chalkboard menu misspelled again today makes me smile before I've had a sip of anything, a quiet, silly comfort, a human fingerprint, a gentle slip in an otherwise polished, perfect morning. The chalkboard menu misspelled makes me feel at home here in a way of flawless sign could never quite achieve, could never seal. Perfection never really drew me in here. It was always something smaller, softer, plain. A misspelled word, a chipped mug, a wobble in the table leg I've learned to entertain with a folded napkin. All these little failures make the whole place feel like something real. A cafe, not a showroom, not a postcard, just a room where the ordinary is what I feel. Still misspelled, still charming, still exactly wrong, exactly right. One more weekend, one more smile. Catches the light differently than mine, curling from a table just ahead. Someone's fresh order still too hot to drink, a small and temporary thread instead of something solid, rising, twisting, gone before it fully forms into a shape. I watch it purely for the watching's sake, a moment's idle, unplanned, gentle escape. The steam rising off someone else's cup isn't mine to drink and doesn't need to be. Just something beautiful to watch, a moment, a small reminder of the warmth that's free to notice even when it's not our own. The steam rising off someone else's cup becomes a little meditation, brief and gone before I've fully looked it up. There's a whole physics to it I could research, the way the cold air makes the warmth visible. But I don't want the explanation tonight, just the simple fact, the fully sensible pleasure of watching vapor curl and vanish without assigning meaning, without a need to turn it into metaphor. Just steam, just warmth becoming visible, then freed. The steam rising off someone else's cup isn't mine to drink and doesn't need to be. Just something beautiful to watch, a moment, a small reminder of the warmth that's free to notice even when it's not our own. The steam rising off someone else's cup becomes a little meditation, brief and gone before I've fully looked it up. Sometimes the nicest things are borrowed briefly, not owned, not paid for, simply passing through our field of vision, asking nothing of us but a moment's noticing, a moment's view of warmth, belonging fully to another, and somehow still enriching where I sit. The steam does not know I am watching, doesn't need to. It simply rises, does its bit, still rising, still curling, still someone else's warmth, still lovely.